We're officially 1 week into the murder trial of Julia Bevely. Bevely, I should say. She's the woman accused of killing a 6th grade girl from Marion, and testimony will continue next week. News 3's Danny Valle joins us live outside of the Williamson County Courthouse tonight with an update for us. Danny, good evening.
Hey, Julie, good evening. Here across the street from the Williamson County Courthouse, where Judge Stephen Green ended court today at around 4 to end what was a very long week in the first week of Julia Bevely's trial. It started with 3 days of jury selection that ended Wednesday, and then Wednesday marked the start of arguments that continued into today. And so this week we heard from about 10 witnesses so far, Julie, expert witnesses and first responders investigating the December 2020 homicide of 11-year-old Jade Beasley. Multiple investigators testifying this week that they walked into a bloody scene at the Bevely Beasley residence on Songbird Road, one saying it was the most blood they had ever seen on a case, and many of those testifying this week described puddles of dry, coagulated, waxy blood, an indication that the blood was not fresh when they arrived on scene. Now, the first officer at the scene testified that he found Beasley's body in a bathtub as, quote, cold to the touch. He and another officer tried CPR measures to save Beasley's life, but those attempts were unsuccessful, according to testimony. Now, yesterday, the court also watched an edited 2-hour video of Bevely's interrogation. It ended with Bevely frantically crying after a detective insinuating that Bevely stabbed Beasley. Now, the defense argues that Bevely came home to grab a card so she can go shopping on the afternoon of December 5th, 2020. That's when the defense says a suspect ran out of the home, injuring Bevely with a knife in a struggle, and then took off. Bevely walked into the home and heard the bathwater running, and that's when she discovered Beasley's body and called 911, according to the defense. Now, today we heard testimony from more expert witnesses, including fingerprint pathologists and forensic DNA experts. They testified that cuts to Beasley's hands were indicative of defensive wounds, and that DNA on teeth marks that were found on Bevely's right forearm matched Jade Beasley's DNA. And so Monday will be Abraham Lincoln's birthday, so it is a state holiday in Illinois. So county buildings and state buildings, including the courthouse, will be closed. So this trial will resume next Tuesday morning at the Williamson County Courthouse. Reporting live in Marion tonight, I'm Danny Valle, News 3.